So he's a horse that you would put like salt chunks in his bucket to slow his eating down, so that we don't run the risk of him turning into a horse that gets chronic choke. He's never choked, but this is the kind of behavior that would lead to a horse choking, because he's anxious, he's eating kind of like in that anxious, thoughtless mode. You know, he's not enjoying his food, he's just eating, right? And with doing that and the anxiousness of the moving around and all that good stuff, he would be a good candidate for choke. So this is a horse that I would take a salt brick, you know, like one of the bricks, and I would cut it in three, like, so take it in this length, and then cut it in 3 slices, and then cut those slices in half. So then you get little chunks like this, and I'd put 1 to 2 chunks in the bowl, in the bucket, so that they have to kind of push it around to slow them down while they eat. And also they get the benefit of having the salt that they're pushing around as an added, you know, mineral into their digestive system. I don't, speaking of minerals, I don't use mineral block, which is the kind of a mauve color, you know, it's like a rusty colored looking one. I use the solid white one because that one, it's more water soluble. So with them, the saliva and stuff and the pushing, it will dissolve much faster. So therefore they're actually consuming more than maybe you would want them to consume in one dose, so to speak. So if you're going to do that, if that's something you're going to try to do, use the actual white salt. Okay, have a great day. Brand just white salt brick. And then you break it in chunks, right? And then you take one of your chunks, or 2, depending on your horse. You probably don't even see that anymore. And you put them in their grain bucket. And then they have to push it around to eat. So not only are they getting salt while they're eating, they're also slowing themselves down, and they're not having to eat as much. So, or not having, they can't eat as fast is what I'm getting at.